Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, record processing of pipes by pipe coating plant of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant. More than 300 students participate in junior and sub-junior group held for Steel City Best Young Orator Award 2022 and program on stress management conducted at SAIL RSP. Now, the news in detail.
Employees of coal rolling mill and electronics and automation department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant awarded under Utkarsh scheme. Swachhata drive carried out in different departments of SAIL RSP. And CSR department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant conducts workshop on sustainable organic farming techniques for women farmers.
Project of Tejas Quality Circle of Rourkela Steel Plant brings about several tangible and intangible benefits for the company. Steel City Best Young Orator Award 2022 competition witnesses enthusiastic participation of students. And 36th Annual Day of SAIL celebrated.
Employees of RCM, SMS1 and FMM awarded for commendable job. 32 teams from Nuagaon block participating in the zonal level Samvardhan Rural Football Tournament of Rourkela Steel Plant. And program on earthing in electrical installation organized.
Employees felicitated for commendable massive rerouting job at SAIL RSP. Cleanliness drive at Ispat Heart of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant as part of Special Campaign 2.0.
Honorable Union Minister of Civil Aviation and Steel and Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Steel visit SAIL Corporate Office during Special Campaign 2.0. Winners of competitions organized as a part of Iconic Week celebration felicitated.
Employees of Hot Strip Mill 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant felicitated for exemplary effort. Students of NIT Rourkela participate enthusiastically in the quiz competition organized by SAIL RSP to mark the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022.
The pipe coating plant of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP has created a new record on 12th October by processing 50 pipes in a shift. This is the highest number of pipes processed in single layer fusion bonded epoxy coating since inception. The current order being served is spiral weld pipe of IS 3589 FE 410 grade with pipe size of 762 mm and outer diameter of 8 mm WT. The order for 27 kilometers of pipes coated with minimum coating thickness of 150 micron fusion bonded epoxy is being executed for Messrs NTPC Kaniha. The entire order of 27 km has been completed now. Mr. Karthik Behera, CGM, CRM, PP, SSM, Mr. G. Singh, GM in charge pipe plant and other senior officers visited the unit and motivated the team. They also discussed about the similar orders to be taken up by the unit. Elocution competitions for Steel City Best Orator were held for sub-junior group and junior group at Ispat Vidya Mandir Sector 19 on 14th October 2022. In all, 128 students took part in the sub-junior group and 175 number of students in junior group from different schools of Rourkela. The sub-junior group comprised students up to class 6 and junior group had students studying from class 7 to class 9. The competitions were organized in 3 languages under the supervision of AGM Education, teachers and employees of IVM 19. This annual event is being conducted by the Education Department of RSP since the year 2005. There are 5 prizes in each category and in each language. The first prize is of Rs 5,000, second prize of Rs 3,000 and third prize is of rupees 2000. The two consolation prizes are in the form of books worth rupees 500. A program on stress management was conducted at HRD Center of Rourkela Steel Plant recently. In all, 23 employees from across the plant took part in the program. The sessions included inputs on the concept of stress, its impact in daily life, emotional intelligence, personality transformation through Sahaja Yoga, managing the stress-related diseases, and meditation as the best de-stressing techniques. A practical session was also held on meditation using chakras and nadis. This was followed by an interaction session in which the participants clarified their doubts. At the outset, Dr. Surendra Kumar, Senior DMO, OHSC, welcomed the participants and gave an outline of the program and highlighted the activities of OHSC. Mr. B.K. Patra, Senior Instructor, HRDC, coordinated the program.
8 employees of cold rolling mill and electronics and automation department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant were presented with awards under the Utkarsh recognition scheme. Mr. Kartikya Behra, CGM, CRM, SSM and PP, and Mr. Sudeep Pal Chaudhary, CGM Instrumentation and Automation, presented the awards to the employees organized at Cold Rolling Mill Conference Hall recently. Mr. N.R. Dash, GM in charge CRM, and other senior officers of the department were also present on the occasion. Notably, the employees were awarded for the enterprising job of upgrading of screw-down PLC of Tandem Mill. Congratulating the employees, Mr. Behra highly appreciated the team efforts. He emphasized upon such exemplary jobs which have a direct impact on enhancing techno-economics and productivity of not only cold rolling mill department but the organization as a whole. The winning team led by Mr. H. Guruprasad, GM CRM, comprised Mr. Padma Lochan Bagh, Manager CRM, Mr. Manish Kumar Sinha, AGM ENA, Mr. Surendra Kumar Dash, Technician CRM, Mr. S.N. Pal, MONT, CRM, Mr. Subhash Chandra Sahu, MONT, CRM, Mr. Natabar Behra, Master Technician ENA, and Mr. Sandipani Mishra, Senior Technician ENA. The program was coordinated by Mr. Palash Kanti Sarkar, Assistant Manager, Personnel. As a part of the massive cleanliness drive undertaken by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant under Special Campaign 2.0, various housekeeping programs have been taken up by the departments. The Swachhata Drive was organized at Structural and Fabrication Shop of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 14th October. Mr. Ravi Ranjan, CGM, Design Shops, Roll Shop, led the drive. Mr. S.C. Sabat, GM, Structural and Fabrication Shops, and other senior officers and employees of the department joined the campaign and swept the area clean. Similarly, in Mechanical Shop, Mr. Shekhar Narayan, GM in charge, Design and Shops Mechanical, led the campaign. Other senior officers and employees joined the drive and cleaned the back side of Mechanical Shop. Another location where the Swachhata Bharat drive was carried out was the Instrumentation and Automation Department. Mr. S.C. Patra, GM in charge Instrumentation, led the campaign where the officers and the employees together helped in cleaning the huge rooms of repair shop and electrical shop of the Instrumentation Department. The programs were coordinated by Ms. Pooja Rawat, Assistant Manager Personnel. The drive is undertaken to get the employees habituated with the virtues of cleanliness and add to better housekeeping, good health, hygiene and sanitation. A workshop on sustainable organic farming technique was conducted by CSR Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant for women farmers of peripheral villages recently. Ms. Rajshri Banerjee, CGM HRD presided over the closing ceremony and handed over the certificates to the participants on successful completion of the training program. Present on the occasion were Ms. Munmun Mitra GM CSR, Mr. TB Topo AGM CSR and Dr. Ramachandra Pradhan Associate Professor NIT Rourkela. In all, 53 women farmers took part in the program. Speaking on the occasion, Ms. Banerjee appreciated the efforts of CSR department and encouraged the participants to make the best use of the training program for making a better livelihood out of the available resources and contribute towards sustainable growth and development. Ms. Mitra stressed upon the need for adapting green and chemical-free methods of agriculture for healthy food and healthy soil. During the 3-day training program, the participants were provided inputs on importance and advantages of organic farming and soil health management. The theoretical input was supplemented with practical demonstration on preparation of Jivamrit vermicompost and Bijamrit biopesticide. Mr. Topo delivered the welcome address while Professor Pradhan proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. G. J. Nehru, PhD scholar of NIT Rourkela, was the master of the ceremony. It may be noted that RSP-CSR and National Institute of Technology Rourkela are jointly implementing a project, Waste to Wealth. The project is designed for 4 years wherein 700 small women farmers from the periphery villages will be trained in organic farming technique and smart and sustainable farming methods. The project also includes RSP support for research in the area, which has already been implemented in the campus of the CSR department. The initiatives are being dovetailed to match government schemes so that the women can set up their own vermicompost and biopesticide unit by tapping government resources from the Department of Horticulture, Government of Odisha.
The creative ideas of the enterprising employees of Tejas Quality Circle of Rourkela Steel Plant's new plate mill department have helped in bringing about a substantial savings of around Rs 2.1 crore for the company. The team comprising Mr. Deepak Sahu, OCT, Mr. Gopabandhu Behra, OCT, Ms. Supriya Bhoi, OCT, Mr. Himanshu Nayak, OCT, and Mr. Shish Nanda Das, SOST of New Plate Mill Department implemented the project aimed at eliminating the erroneous mapping of plates. The facilitator of the group is Mr. Abhijit Patnaik, Manager and PM. It may be noted that plate shape gauge is used in new plate mill department to measure width and length of the plates. Based on length and width, it draws the complete shape of the plate. Based on the shape, it also calculates camber, head cut and tail cut. Hence, it is indispensable for crop and camber optimization of the finished plate in new plate mill to maximize yield. However, the system developed an error and didn't provide accurate data. The Tejas Quality Circle took up the project and did a thorough study to identify the root cause of the problem. After detailed discussions, it was planned to carry on a series of modifications with completely in-house resources and help of operation, mechanical and instrumentation team of new plate mill department. With the implemented modifications, the system was rectified and smoothly carrying out the mapping of plates. The project helped the team to bag Par Excellence Award in the NCQC 2022 held recently at Rourkela. The allocation competitions for Steel City Best Orator Award held for various groups witnessed enthusiastic participation from the students of different schools of Rourkela. Around 450 students took part in the competitions organized at Ispat Vidya Mandir, Sector 19 and 14th on 14th and 15th October 2022. The sub-junior group comprised students up to class 6 and junior group has students studying in classes 7 to class 9, while the senior group comprised students from class 10 to 12. The competitions were organized in 3 languages, namely Oriya, Hindi and English, under the supervision of Mr. K. Nayak, AZM Education, and the teachers as well as the staff of IVM 19. Notably, this annual event is being conducted by the Education Department of RSP since the year 2005. There are 5 prizes in each category and each language, and the first prize is of Rs 5,000, second prize is of Rs 3,000 and third prize is of Rs 2,000. The 2 consolation prizes are in the form of books worth Rs 500. The 36th annual day celebration of PAIL, a renowned institute of Rourkela in the field of art and culture, was held at Civic Center on 15th October. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in charge RSP, was the chief guest of the function, while Mrs. Seema Bhaumik, President Deepika Mahila Sangati, Mr. S.R. Suryavangsi ED Works, Mrs. Harshala Suryavangsi, Vice President Deepika Mahila Sangati, were the guests of honors. The ceremony started with the lighting up of the ceremonial lamp by the dignitaries. It was followed by a spectacular dance performance by the tiny tots of the institute. Many scintillating dance performances, including Kathak, presented by the artists of the organization, were the highlights of the evening. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Bhaumik appreciated the efforts of the organization in promoting performing arts in the city and also grooming budding talents. The chief guest also, along with the other guests, presented awards to winners of different competitions held earlier to mark the occasion. At the outset, Ms. Ketiki Bhattacharya, Principal PAIL, welcomed the gathering.
A Srujani Mela cum award function was organized at RCM, Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant on 18th October. Mr. J. Sethi, GM in charge RCM, presided over the function. Present on the occasion were Mr. S. P. Patel, GM RCM, Mr. M. S. Mangar, GM IED, other officers and employees of the department. In his address, Mr. Sethi commended the recipients of the Srujani Award and encouraged all to come up with innovative ideas and suggestions for the overall benefit of the plant. Mr. M. S. Mangar elaborated on the status of Srujani Creativity Scheme in the department. In all, 69 suggestions were awarded, of which 26 have already been implemented. Cash award to the tune of Rs 11,000 has already been given to the employees. One-time benefit accrued from the implemented suggestion is worth Rs 12.6 lakhs and the recurring benefit is Rs 13.5 lakhs. Around 50 fresh suggestions were collected during the Mela. Mr. I. Bhengra, Manager RCM, welcomed the gathering, while Mr. Bhavesh Chintak, GM RCM, proposed the vote of thanks. 32 teams from Nuagaon block are participating in the annual zonal level Samvardhan Rural Football Tournament organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant at Jamberna village. The tournament commenced on 17th October with Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM in charge CSR of RSP, gracing the inaugural function as chief guest. She declared the tournament open by hoisting the sports flag. Other dignitaries present on the occasion were Mr. Turka Bhagat Toppo, AGM CSR, Mr. Sukhamani Oram, Sarpanch Titirkela, representative and employees of CSR department. Members of the Bharati SHG of Jamberna, Nuagaon, who are coordinating the event, were also present on the occasion. The chief guest and the dignitaries interacted with the players and extended best wishes to all the team members. The opening match was played between Jamberna and Ghodaband Football Club. The 5-day tournament will conclude on 21st October. A Nukkad Natak on Swachhata was also staged at the venue on the occasion to create awareness on Swachhata as part of the special campaign 2.0. It may be noted that the Samvardhan Rural Football Tournament is being organized in the 4 peripheral blocks of RSP every year. The champions and the runners-up from each of the 4 zones then participate in the final football match held at Rourkela. A 2-day program on earthing in electrical installation was organized at CPTI from 12 to 13th October. In all, 7 employees from different departments of RSP attended the program. In a mechanized and digitized steel industry, earthing plays a critical role for safe execution of jobs. The main objective of the program was to boost the safety culture within the organization by strengthening different safety aspects. The 2-day session was organized to minimize the electrical safety hazards. During the session, inputs were provided on importance of earthing in power system, its types and maintenance, earthing materials, maintenance-free earthing system, and preparation of earth pit, measurement of earth resistance, and methods of its reduction, and Indian electricity rules pertaining to earthing and earth pit construction as per BIS 3043.1987. The theoretical inputs were supplemented with demonstration on measurement of earth pit resistance. In ETS, case studies based on electrical accidents caused due to failure in earthing system, video film on electrical safety for better understanding and internalization. The team which facilitated the session comprised Mr. S.C. Raj, DGM, Mr. Khageshwar Raut, AGM, Mr. B.R. Swine, Manager, and Mr. D.G. Sethi, Manager from the Power Distribution Department. The program was coordinated by Mr. P.K. Raut, AGM CPTI, with the support of Mr. S.K. Nayak, Senior Instructor CPTI.
In a function organized at ED Works Conference Hall on 19th October 2022, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, handed over the letter of appreciation to the team of employees who were engaged in successful rerouting of alternate way from traffic gate to hot strip mill 2 gate and slag granulation plant gate within the set time frame. Several senior officers of the plant were also present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, ED Works applauded the team for proving its collective potential and encouraged them to take up the similar challenging jobs in future with same zest and dedication. The team comprised officials from services, mechanical, electrical, civil engineering, material recovery department, FMM, air conditioning, power distribution, RCM, automation and instrumentation safety, electronics and automation, communication engineering department, CNIT, town engineering, fire and personnel works. During the course of interaction, the teams shared their experiences and the challenges faced during the execution of massive preparatory jobs and ways they overcome it. It may be noted that in view of the ensuing Men's Hockey World Cup scheduled to be held in early 2023 and the directives of the state government, RSP had to shift the movement of incoming and outgoing materials from Traffic Gate and Hirakud Gate. Accordingly, development of alternate route and all required arrangements to shift the movement of the material including prime products, stores and spares, by-products through the gate of Hot Strip Mill 2 and newly developed SGP gate were taken up on war footing. With the meticulous microplanning, foresight, perseverance and collective effort, the job could be executed within the set deadline. As a part of the massive cleanliness drive undertaken by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant under Special Swachhta Campaign 2.0, a cleanliness drive was carried out at Ispat Haat, Sector 19 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 18th October. The area was swept clean under the supervision of Public Health Unit of Town Engineering Department. During the drive, an awareness session on cleanliness prevention of dengue and malaria was also conducted by Dr. Deepa Lamagare, Deputy CMO Public Health, for the vendors, buyers and shopkeepers of the Haat. It may be noted that Ispat Haat, with a vast open air market space including plinths having the capacity to accommodate more than 100 vegetable vendors, attract a huge crowd who throng the market for fresh green vegetables and others from across the steel township.
Shri Jyotiraditya Scindia, Honorable Union Minister of Civil Aviation and Steel, and Shri Fagan Singh Kulaste, Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Steel, visited the Corporate Office of Steel Authority of India Limited at Lodi Road, New Delhi on 19th October 2022. The ministers were accompanied by senior officers from the Ministry of Steel. They were welcomed by Srimati Soma Mandal, Chairman, SAIL, and other directors of the company. The visit of both the ministers to the corporate office of the Maharatna Company SAIL was in the backdrop of Special Campaign 2.0 recently launched on 2nd October 2022 by the Government of India. Under the Special Campaign 2.0, activities relating to cleanliness, review and simplification of rules and procedures, review of record management system, productive use of space and disposal of waste materials, enhancing workplace experience are being undertaken at all steel plants and units of SAIL. During the interaction, Honorable Ministers appreciated the cleanliness drive undertaken by SAIL and urged the employees to maintain cleanliness at all times in all spheres as a way of life. A function was organized at Personal Conference Hall of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 20th October to felicitate the winners of essay, slogan and quiz competitions held to mark the iconic week celebration observed by SAIL under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Mr. Virendra Kullu, GM in charge P&A, was the chief guest, while Dr. P.K. Sahu, GM Personal, was the guest of honor. The dignitaries handed over the trophy and letter of participation to the awardees. Present on the occasion were other officers and employees of the plant. The essay competition was organized in 3 languages on the topic Contribution of Public Sector Units in the Growth of the Nation. More than 100 employees took part in it. Similarly, in the slogan competition held on a trilingual basis, around 20 persons took part. The quiz competition was attended by 27 employees. In each of the sections, first, second and third prizes were distributed. The function was coordinated by Ms. Raji Sumita Ekka, AGM Personal.
A team of employees of Hot Strip Mill 2 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant was felicitated in a function organized at department on 20th October 2022. Mr. Devabrata Datta, CGM in charge, presented letters of appreciation and token gifts to the members of the team in recognition of their exemplary efforts that ensured earliest mill availability. Mr. R.K. Muduli, CGM HSM2, Mr. D.K. Yadav, GM HSM2 Operation, Mr. R.K. Singhal, GM HSM2 Mechanical, Mr. R. Kujur, GM HSM2 Electrical and many other senior officers of HSM2 were present on the occasion. Notably, 2 CRNO slabs broken into 4 pieces were about to fall inside the reheating furnace number 2 of HSM2 on 30th September 2022. In normal scenario, it requires 8 to 10 days of shutdown for cooling, taking out the broken slabs and heating the reheating furnace. However, the team comprising Mr. C. Dash, Senior Manager HSM Operation, Mr. S.K. Jaina, Mr. P.K. Patra, Mr. R. Dash, Mr. T. Senapati and Mr. J. Jaina, all MOMTs, Mr. B. Jaina, Master Operator, took up the challenge to address the problem. With meticulous planning as well as safe and efficient execution, they were successful in taking out all the broken pieces of slabs from the furnace the very next day, thus saving the precious 7 to 8 rolling days. It was a highly tough and challenging job which involved special expertise and skill set. The efforts helped the department enhance mill availability and ensure uninterrupted production. Around 90 students from National Institute of Technology of Rourkela participated in the quiz competition organized at Bhubaneswar Behra Auditorium of NIT, Rourkela by the Vigilance Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant on 15th October to mark the Entering Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. Mr. K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Director NIT Rourkela, was the chief guest on the occasion and handed over the trophies and mementos to the winners and finalists of the quiz competition. Mr. Manush Kumar Gupta, GM Vigilance and ACVO RSP, Mr. Rohan Dhiman, Registrar NIT Rourkela, Professor Poonam Singh, President SAC NIT Rourkela, and Mr. Somit Kumar, GM Vigilance RSP, were present on the occasion. Out of the 45 participating teams, 8 were selected for the final round. The competitions were based on this year Vigilance Awareness Week 2022 theme, that is Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. K. Uma Maheshwar Rao, Director NIT Rourkela, commended the efforts of the organizers and shed light on the all-inclusive nature of corruption, which is not only about money but also regarding immoral attitude and behavior. He urged all to end corruption by raising voices and awareness. At the outset, Professor Poonam Singh delivered the inaugural address. Mr. Manush Kumar Gupta delivered his address, while Mr. Somit Kumar proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. Sandeep Bansal, AGM Vigilance, coordinated the event. That's all for today's news. Namaskar.